Welcome back, everyone. I am the Depressed Dior, and this is Middara. So, final battle time. I did ask a few questions about bulbs and whether or not they actually get pulled by current, but as far as rules are written is concerned, the only tokens that ever get dragged by current or moved by current are loot tokens, which is a little lame. I definitely gave a little feedback about that particular room in the previous encounter, because the way initiative works, they get an action right after the person that triggers it. And if it's your first time, going through that, there's not much you can do about it. Especially if you don't have enough stamina to actually get to a spot where you won't get pulled into oblivion, essentially. But that's all right. We're just gonna make do and go from there. So unfortunately, we're a bit wounded. Not much we can do about it. And we also threw our hand grenade. This has been... Don't need those anymore. Alright. But we do have max heal tokens, so we at least got some stuff to play around with. Let's go ahead and reset the initiative and just get started. Alright, looks like Zeke, Remy, and DM are going to go first before the animates activate. So that gives us a little bit to work with. Not much, though. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright. So the general goal is to try to get adjacent to these animates so they don't darkness me to oblivion. Alright, but first it's Zeke. Let's go ahead and do Zeke first. We need to unflip that. Alright. So first things first, let's go ahead and pop some mends. I'm gonna pop a heal token on Nightingale. Get her back 6 HP. And I think I'll pop one more and max out Femk. Alright, and then I will go ahead and pop Mend to get those heal tokens back. Maximum is 4. Alright. Next, I want to save my items if possible for the main course here. Also, I don't really have much space, unfortunately. I need to get somebody. I need to get Carriage to actually grab some of his items. Maybe have a Rook do it. All right. So main plan here is I'm going to go ahead and haste Nightingale. Actually, no, I'm going to haste, Nightingale. And then I'll barrier Rook, because Rook will be able to haste himself with Hasten Core. And then, besides that, I'm just going to move. Not really... Actually, no, I'll stay in place. We'll just let him hang out for now. Alright, that takes care of Zeke for now. Let's go with Remy next. So Remy's going to go ahead and move. Actually, she'll spend an action to grab some items off of Zeke there. Let's grab... Hangover Elixir is completely worthless, but I'm going to grab it off him just so he can free up some inventory. He needs... That should be good enough. I'll give him enough to grab everything he needs. So we'll just do that real quick. Then I'll spend a stamina to move. And go 1, 2. I'm going to use DM to help me jump. She has 2 strength, and Remy has 6 agility, so there's no way of actually failing this jump, but I'll do it anyway. So 7 plus 6 plus 2, that is 15. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and we'll go 7, 8 like this to get next to the unit. And I'll use up all of her stamina, which is fine. I'm not going to use animism. I'll save that for the boss, and hopefully save it for the boss's second phase. Alright, Blighted Guardian, right now everything is out of range. yeah, everything's out of range. He has an attack range of 6, just like a longbow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So yeah, last time I messed up the prep for that. Goes to DM. Unfortunately, DM is not in the best place to do any sort of jumping. And I don't want to risk her dying. So I may just hang out for a bit. Yeah, I think I'm just going to have her hang out for this round. Alright, goes to animates. We'll start with the red one first. Obviously, it can get in range. It will nearest opponent. So 1, 2, 3, right there. And then 1, 2, 3, 4 to Femke. Femke does have nimble dodge, so we'll go ahead and pop that. Alright, I do get +1, so that brings her up to 13 defense at least. We do need an empower die, so we'll go ahead and grab it. Actually, we don't need an empower die for a ranged attack, so we're good to go on that. 13. Unfortunately, that is a hit. It's going to do 1 damage plus 2 from shield, so it's going to be a total of 3 damage. And then it's going to get a follow-up attack. I'm going to spend 1 stamina to dodge the second attack. This one will not have the +1 shield. Alright, still got 1, so I'm at 13 still. Oh, sorry. Should have only taken 2 damage. So defense is based off the summoner, so Remy has 11, and then they get +1 because of friends with benefits. So, and then she had 1 shield, so that should have been 13 defense in total. So 2 damage, that's fine. And then second attack, 14. So this time I'll do 1, 2, 3 damage. There you go. Alright. Could have been worse. Alright, goes to the second one. The second one is going to make a melee strike. I'm going to have Remy dodge using Gene Tweak. Alright, 4 shields. That brings her to 15 defense. So we'll go ahead and make our attack roll and then roll the power die. Doesn't matter because it misses. And then it's going to move away 2 spaces. So 1, 2 without provoking a break attack. Alright. Goes to Nightingale next. Nightingale does get 1 stamina for haste. And then she's going to go ahead and pop Precise Strike and empower it. And see what we get. We'll be targeting the red animate first. Okay. So only 3 shield, well 3 shields on the empower die, but everything else is kind of garbage. These things have 13 defense, so I'm going to go ahead and re-roll the 3 here and see if I get better. Okay, so that's 6, and then I can use the Kill the Messenger to change that 2 to an 8. So that's 14, 15, because I'm not moving. That does hit, so it's going to be base 2 damage, 3 damage because of the Starburst, another 6 because of the 5 shields. So it was, sorry, they have 13 defense, I got 15, so 2, 3, 9, and then 11, 13. So 13 damage against 3 armor does 10. And then don't really have much to follow up with, to be honest. I'm going to go ahead and just shoot it again and empower it and see if we can keep this going. Alright, complete miss. I'll use the aligning machine, and I'm going to go ahead and use the infection to take 1 damage to empower it for free. And still awful. Okay. So that was it for that. Goes to Femke now. So what I'm going to do with Femke is spend a stamina to move. She's going to jump across using Zeke for help. So that's essentially 4 strength and 6 agility added together, so there's no chance of really failing by a roll for posterity. So 5 plus 10 is 15, more than enough to pass. And she's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to be adjacent just so I can ensure he does melee strikes instead of applying darkness. And there's not really any danger of being being hit from here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, just barely out of range. All right, so she's going to go ahead and just pop False Idol and attack. Misses. I get a reroll. Okay. 16 versus 13 defense, so it'll be 3 damage base. And then 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So it'll do 10 damage. Minus 3 for armor is 7 damage. And then I'm going to spend her last stamina to do Quick Blow and attack one more time. Alright, 10 is unfortunately a miss. That's okay. More damage than I expected, so that's good. Finally, it goes to Rook. Rook can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so he can cast from here. Alright, so he's going to go ahead and flip his Hasten Core and get haste for free. Next, he's going to go ahead and spend a stamina to go ahead and put out a Font of Renewal. Which I need to grab another one because I swept the other one. So SOI is 6 for him. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 maybe. We can literally just put this in the center, and it should. Well, I can't put it in this exact center. I have to put it in a place that has all normal terrain. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so we can do it like that. So move that out of the way. Put that there. All right. So we got that out. Next, I'm going to go ahead and have him do Courage Stifle on the animate. The red one. It is just barely within range. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, in range thanks to the Hemlock and Sarah. So we'll go ahead and roll. 5 plus 6 is 11. These things have green and red for conviction, so good luck. 13. All right, that is it for that. There's not really anything else I could do with my current turn. Alright, and then it goes to new round. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and pop a pager and push the animate to the back so we can deal with them. Alright, it goes to Zeke first. Zeke will get 3 stamina. He does get healed. He's within range, so he's going to get healed for 2, but he's already at full. We're going to go ahead and buff some people. Haste and Barrier. Let's put it on 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll put on Femke. She's a good candidate for that. Alright. And then goes, I would like to move, to be honest, but I think I'll do this. I'll spend 1 stamina to move. We're going to move over here. And I think that's going to be it for right now. I'm not going to flip my my course just yet. Alright, next it goes to Rook. Rook is going to get 4 stamina because he's hasted. He's going to spend 2 to go ahead and do Courage Stifle on the Eldritch Animate, red one. Oh, just barely. Alright, 7 plus 6 is 13. Alright, fails it. Ends up taking 10 damage, putting it at 27. And then I'm going to go ahead and cast it one more time. Alright, 4 plus 6 is 10. This is unlikely to work. Alright, well, he got 13. No surprise there. Other than that, he's just going to stay in place. Goes to DM. Alright, so what we'll do with DM. 1, 2, 3, 4. Out of range of the animate, unfortunately. Alright, well, she's gonna get her stamina. She'll heal too, because of what's nearby. Oh, speaking of healing, Rook should have healed due to the Font of Renewal. Alright, we'll spend 1 stamina to move. We're gonna go 1, 2, 3. Well, actually, I could jump across this way. It would be 6 plus. Yeah, I'll just jump across. So 1, 2, 3. We'll do the jump check using Zeke strength to help. 8 plus, yeah, her agility alone is 6, so that should be fine. 1, 2, 3. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, we'll just have you hang out there and attack the animate. We'll pop False Idol with Resonance. And make her attack. 11's a miss, we'll reroll. Alright, Skull's a miss, and then I'm going to spend 2 stamina to cast Ruination. 2 plus 4, 2 books is 4, so 10 in total. And you got 11, and then I'll cast it one more time. 4 plus 4 books, so 8 plus 6 is 14. 12. Alright, I get to roll my casting die. And do 2 damage, and I am literally a point short, so I'm going to go ahead and pop Blood Toll, take 2 damage, and then cast one more time. And then take 3 more damage, because why not? Alright, goes to Femke. She gets 2 health and 4 stamina. And we'll go ahead and pop False Idol first. Miss because of Skull. Reroll. Okay, missed again. Then spend 2 stamina to attack it second time. Alright, 16 versus 13 defense, so 3 damage. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Minus 3 is 8 damage in total, which is enough to kill that animate. So, 1 animate dealt with. $8 gold. Alright, 3, 7, 6. Alright, and then I'll have her move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 maybe? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nope. 6. We'll go there. Alright, what's the perception of these things? 4. Alright. Big thing here is trying to get Rook across, since he has shitty jumping. Alright, goes to Remy. Remy is within 6 spaces, so she does heal for 2. She will spend 1 stamina to get closer to that animate and attack it. Just trying to keep it busy for now. It's either that or I back off. I actually think backing off might be the better idea. You know what? That's what we're going to do instead. So we'll spend 2 stamina to fly instead. So she goes right here. She'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and go here. And then she'll just land. And I'll have her help get Rook across. Goes to Nightingale. Nightingale's going to heal for 2 on exhaust her stuff. Alright, 4 stamina and spend 1 to move. So with 6 strength and 5 agility, she could make a fancy jump. Alright, so what she's going to do is go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So let's make the jump. With Zeke's help, there's no way I can fail it. So there's 10 by itself. Then I'm going to go ahead and start shooting at that animate. So I'm going to do Precise Strike first and then power it. Alright, failed it. I'll go ahead and use the aligning machine and power it. Alright, I'll go ahead and change that 2 into a 8, which will be 14. It'll be 14, so it'll be 1 damage base, plus 2 from Starburst, 4, 6. That's it, because I didn't get enough shields. So it'll do 3 damage to it, which it's just going to heal, so it doesn't really matter too much. Let's see if I can do 1 more hit with it. It won't matter. I have to be able to empower it to actually do anything with it. So yeah, I guess that's it. Alright, so it just goes to Blighted Guardian. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, can you do it from there? I don't think so, because this thing's blocking. No, it is actually covering the red, so it can't connect there. And then here, one, two, three, 4, 5, 6. Man, I mismeasured it again. Alright, so it actually is going to move here and make an attack against DM. So DM will nimble dodge. Alright, 3 plus 1, so 16 defense total. And got 16 exactly somehow. Every book shield combo is plus 2 damage. So base damage is 0. And then there are 3 shields, 3 books, so it's going to be a total of 6 damage. Ow. Oh, sorry. All the way on her. Ouch. Alright. And then a second shot against the same opponent. This might actually kill her. 13. This hits because I'm not dodging. It's going to do 1 damage base plus 2, so 3 damage in total. Which is just barely going to keep her alive. Yeah, I have 17 health. So yeah, that was pretty brutal. Alright, so Blighted Terror is up and at it already. Not much I can do about it. I mean, it's not too big a deal. I have Bottle Blessings if that I can use in an emergency if need be. Animate goes. It's going to heal for back to full because it heals 4. And it's going to go ahead and take a step forward and attack Nightingale. Nightingale will dodge using a Hoodie of Deflection. Alright, get a plus 1 shield to that, so I have a total of 13 defense. It's going to have -1 to the attack. Of course, I got 16 somehow. So that's going to hit. So 16 -1 is 15. I have 13 defense, so it's going to be 2 damage base. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It is a ranged attack, so it reduces by 2, so I take 5. And then it's going to make a second attack. I'll spend a stamina to dodge. Alright, so 2 plus 1 shield because of Hoodie. So now I have 14 defense. Which thankfully it missed, barely. So 13 -1 is 12, which is a miss. It's getting the extra attack, by the way, because of Chains of Perdition. So anytime it hits, it will follow up the attack. Right, new round. Alright, so DM will have an opportunity to get away. So there's that at least. Bad news is this thing's going to be shooting the shit out of us for now. And the animates is going next too, which is horrible. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to go ahead and flip the ghost canister and both the other two cores. We're going to shuffle. We're going to shuffle, draw, shuffle, draw, shuffle, draw. Alright. So these are our 3 items. We'll put that there. Put that there. And I'm going to go ahead and pop the pager now. And force that Blighted Guardian. We don't need to force the Blighted Guardian back. We just need to force the animate to the back. So we can try to force it to kill it. Alright, Ghost of Nightingale. Nightingale's going to heal for 2. 4 stamina. I'm going to go ahead and... So the highest I can get on this, by the way, is 15 plus 1, so 16. So there's no way I can actually get the extra damage from Precise Strike. So with that in mind, I'm actually going to go ahead and use Precise Strike on the Blighted Terror. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm actually out of range of that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, completely out of range. Alright. In that case, what I'm going to go ahead and do is spend a stamina to move. Like so. This should break line of sight with it. Yep, it does. And I'm just going to start dealing with the Blighted Terror, because somebody needs to. So I'm going to do Precise Strike with Empower. And try to hit this guy as hard as I can. So this thing has 13 defense. I'm going to try re-rolling the 4 and see if I get slightly better. Alright, 6. And then kill the messenger. Makes this 7. So that's 13. There is no hindering terrain, so it's exactly a hit. It's going to do, fortunately, not enough to actually do anything too fancy. It's going to have 1 damage from the Starburst, plus another 6 from the arrows because it's unarmored, so 7 damage. By the way, this needs to reset back down to 0. Because we count up, not down. So 7 damage. I'll go ahead and pop both the both of these for another 4. So 11 damage in total. And then I will go ahead and I think that's all I'm going to do right now. Yep, that's all I'm going to do right now. Goes to DM. DM's going to recover 2. Get 3 stamina on exhaust all of our stuff. She's going to spend 1 stamina to get away from this. 1, 2, 3 to there. Now at least keep her safe for now. Keep her out of trouble. Alright, that is it for DM. Goes to Blighted Guardian. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, so it's going to take 2 shots on Nightingale. It's going to be -1 to the attack, thanks to the hindering terrain here. So I'm going to go ahead and use the Hodeo Deflection to dodge. Okay, well, that's 0. No surprise there. Alright, 8 is a miss, so that is a successful dodge. I'm going to go ahead and use the Aligning Machine, and I'll empower it. So I'm using Aligning Machine for the counter now, and I'll empower it. Okay, 10 is a miss, unfortunately. Oh, actually, the Blighted Terror does take 2 more damage because it had done damage before Nightingale's turn. Alright, and then Blighted Terror is going to attack 1 more time. And I'll dodge it with a stamina. Alright, +1 for that, so I'm up to 13 defense. And 10. Alright, so it misses. No one's adjacent, no one's within SOI. And it's just going to sit here and keep shooting as long as I can tank it. which I should be able to tank it pretty well because I do have a Hoodie of Deflection to kind of help with the damage. Alright, that is it for that. Goes to Rook. Rook is going to get 4 stamina and spend 1 to move. 1, 2, 3, 4, and he's going to jump across using Zeke, or Zeke for help. So that's going to be 1 agility plus 4 strength, so 5. Good luck. Alright, thank you. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So 9. Make sure I did that right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Perfect. So he has 9 movement, so it only cost me an extra stamina to get that far. And I'll go ahead and I think what I'm going to have to do for now is I'm going to try to poison him with Corrosive Ideal. So 5 plus 6 is 11. 14. Alright, and then it goes to Zeke. Zeke, have you taken any damage? No, you're good. Alright. So Zeke is going to go ahead and get moving. He will spend... He's going to go ahead and give Barrier, while he's over here, he's going to go give Barrier to Nightingale, and then give Haste to Remy. And then he's going to move 1, 2, 3. He can't fail the jump. Okay, so 9 plus 8 essentially. It's 4 agility, 4 strength. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're going over here for a bit. So spend the extra stamina. I'm going to go ahead and pop some heals on DM. Get her to recover some of her health. How's everyone else holding up? Everyone else seems to be moderately okay. Alright, goes to Femke now. She's going to go ahead and get moving. She is hasted. She is also within line of sight of everything of the font, so she'll recover 2. And then get 4 stamina thanks to haste. Spend 1 to move. And go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And doing a diagonal strike from here. Alright, so we'll start with False Idol. Alright, so that's 15 in total. This thing has 13 defense, so 2 damage base. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7 damage, that's going to do 4 damage. Alright, and then I'll spend 1 stamina to do a quick blow. 11 is a miss, so I get a reroll. 13's exactly a hit. Yeah, 13. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's going to only do 4 damage, minus 3 for armor, so 1. And then I'll spend 2 stamina to make 1 more attack, and I'm going to exhaust to do Brutal Slaughter. Just short, and so that is a miss. Alright, that is it for her. Goes to Remy. Remy's going to recover 2 thanks to the font. She gets 4 stamina thanks to haste, and then she's going to spend 2 to fly. And go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And attack. And it's going to be automatically empowered because of the Sea Witch fetish. And she's just going to attack from here. Alright, that is 15 against 13 defense, so it's going to be 2. Every 2 shields is another 2 damage, so 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6, and then, so that's 6 physical. And we have 4 books, so 6 physical and 2 magic, and then the Starburst is another 2 magic. So 6 physical, 4 magic. I'm just going to add them together because the armor's still going to apply. So 10 damage in total, and with the armor it goes down to 7. Bam. Alright, and that is it. It's going to go to Animate. Animate's going to target highest on initiative, I believe. Yep, so highest on initiative is going to target Rook. Rook will go ahead and attempt to dodge, spending 1 stamina. Oh, also he does recover 4. I got 1 shield, so he's up to 12 defense. He is in hindering terrain, so -1 to the attack. It will be empowered because it's a melee strike. Alright, so with a melee strike it does hit. -1 is 13, so it's going to be 1 damage base. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 damage in total. I have 5 armor thanks to barrier, so I take 1. I could try to reflect some physical damage, but he has enough armor so that it won't do anything. And that's it. And then he's going to back off. He's going to go 1, 2. Alright, new round. Alright, goes to Rook first. Gets 4 stamina. I would like to... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Yeah, I think it's safer to make sure he doesn't do darkness, so I'm going to go ahead and take a step forward. And then I will cast Courage Stifle. 4 plus 6 is 10. 12. And then I'll spend a stamina to do Corrosive Ideal. 8 plus 6 is 14. 15. Yeah, these things are not fun to deal with. Alright, goes to Nightingale. Nightingale's going to go ahead and get her stamina back. She'll do Precise Strike and empower it. So that's 11. I'll try to reroll the 3 and see if I can get better. I cannot. It's a miss, so I'll go ahead and use a Lightning Machine to make another attack, and then I'll empower it. It's also a miss. And I'm not going to burn anything else at this point. Also, I recovered too. I keep forgetting the font of renewal. Oh, speaking of font of renewal, Rook should have healed that 1 damage because it was his turn. Alright. Yeah, she's not going to do anything else for right now. Goes to Animates. Animates going to recover 4. Really undoing all the damage I did earlier. It's going to attack Rook. Rook will dodge with the too many builds because I forgot he had it. Which actually means he took no damage, because if it's part of a dodge, he actually reduces the physical damage by another 2 damage. So, yeah, when it comes to melee, he's beefy. So 11 defense and a skull, so it automatically misses. And I don't have any SP to spend, so it's just going to step away to there. Alright, goes to Remy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, Remy's at full health. She'll spend 1 stamina to move. Go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then she'll actually spend another stamina to do Shady Training and move 1 step to the a diagonal step over here, I think. Actually, you know what? I'll just have her fly. It does the same cost and less annoying. So yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, yeah, pretty much she went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to there with flight. And then she's going to go ahead and make some attacks. She'll just attack once. Here it comes. Complete miss. Alright. No surprise there. Goes to Blighted Guardian. Blighted Guardian is going to target Nightingale because she's further up on the initiative. Yeah, and no one has darkness, so just target her. She's going to go ahead and use Hoodie Deflection to dodge. 3 plus 1 is 4, so 15 defense and -1 to the attack. Alright, misses completely. She'll spend a stamina to counter. It's just going to be a straight regular counter. 12 plus 1 is 13, which actually hits. I'm not sure if I remember the plus 1 earlier, but it's okay. So 13's a hit. It's going to do 1 damage base plus 6 there from arrows. So 7, 9, 11. So another 11 damage. Okay. And it didn't do any damage. I don't think it's done damage recently. Trying to remember. I think she only took damage with the animate. Alright. Goes to... Oh, second strike with the Blighted Terror. I'm going to spend a stamina to dodge. So, 1 shield, so plus 1 from the hooded hoodie of deflection. So 13 defense, and they got -1 to the attack, so hindering. Alright, 12 is a miss. I'm good to go. Alright, so it goes to DM. DM's going to heal for 2. Get some stamina. Spend 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So just go into there for right now. It'll cost another stamina to get that distance, but that's fine. Goes to Femke. She's within line of sight of... Well, it's not line of sight, it's 6 distance. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. So 6 distance away. Gets healed. Gets 4 stamina. Spend 1 to move. She's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that'll cost an extra, unfortunately, but that's alright. Let's go ahead and pop False Idol and attack. Miss completely. Roll again with the reroll. Miss again. Spend 2 stamina to attack. Alright, 13 is a hit. Exactly. Every shield's 1 damage, so that's 5 damage plus 2 from the Starburst brings it up to 7. So we'll do a total of 4 damage. And then she's going to spend 1 stamina to do Quick Blow, and then she's also going to exhaust to do Brutal Slaughter, because this is her 3rd attack. There we go. Alright, so 15 against 13 defense, so it's going to be 2 damage. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 16. So 13 damage in total, because of the 3 armor it has. So it's at 21 out of 30 now. And that's it for her. Goes to Zeke. Zeke is going to go ahead and get 3 stamina, spend 1. She's just going to go ahead and... he's just going to go ahead and do Barrier and Haste on DM since she's nearby. I'll take care of her for now. Alright, and then I'm going to go ahead and have him move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Gonna try to keep the party together, and I don't exactly want to be in the middle. Alright, that is it for Zeke. Goes to new round. Alright, goes to Animate. Animate is going to target Remy, because Remy's furthest up the initiative. She's going to go ahead and pop Gene Tweak to dodge. Gets 4 shields, so she's at 15 defense. That is 17. Not much I can do about that. Also, there's going to be a power die. Alright, so this is going to hurt a lot. So 17 against 15 defense. So it's going to be 4 damage. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So 13 damage in total. I do have a cat suit with 1 armor and reduces melee by 2. So I believe I take 10. Let's make sure that's true. So I got 4 shields, which brought me to 15. That's 17. So it should have been 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, it should have been 11 in total, so I should have only taken 8. Okay, and then it's going to do a follow-up attack. The second attack does not is not empowered. I don't have any means to. I'll spend a stamina to dodge. I'll re-roll it using Catsuit. Okay, 2, so I'm at 13 defense. Alright, so that's 16, so I take 3, 4, 5, 6, and reduce it by 3, so I take 3. Alright, and then it's going to back away 2 spaces, like so. Alright, and then it goes to... Oh, also he heals too, because he's annoying. Alright, it goes to Remy's turn. She's a bit beat up. She's going to get 4 stamina, refresh our usual stuff. I'm going to spend 2 stamina to fly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and go hang out here for a bit. She was out of range of the font, so she's just going back there to heal. Alright, goes to Rook. Gets 4 stamina, he'll spend 1 to move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I will go ahead and provoke the animate attack. It's already used its empower. I will not dodge it. So 15's a hit. It's going to do 4 damage base. 5, 6, which will do 1 damage to him. Because he has 5 armor, and I didn't dodge. Alright. Ghost, and then he's going to go ahead and while he's standing there, which blocks the line of, I have blocked the line of sight here because of elevation difference. So he's just going to go ahead and cast some spells. He'll do Courage Stifle first. 3 plus 6 is 9. That's not going to do anything. There's 13. And then Corrosive Ideal, try to poison it. 5 plus 6 is 11. 12. Yeah, super annoying that these things have higher conviction dice than the freaking terror itself. It's really annoying. Alright, goes to DM. DM's gonna recover 2. And get a bunch of stamina. She'll spend 1 to move. 1, 2, 3. I'm just seeing if there's a better way to do this. Not really. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So that's 12 movement. So that was 6, 8, 10, 12. Actually, we'll put her right here. That way I can at least do False Idol with Resonance and see if I can hit. I did not hit. I get 1 reroll. And I did not hit again. Okay, that is it for that. Goes to Femk next, who is not anywhere near where she can get healed. She's at full anyway. 4 stamina, spends 1 to move. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'll attack using False Idol. I am flanking, so I do get +1 to the attack. And she also has backstab. Alright, so that's 15. 16 because of flank. So 3 damage. 4, 5, 6, 7. And then backstab brings it up to 10. So it's going to do 6 damage. Or sorry, 7 damage. So that was 24. So 7. Yeah, it should be 7. 6, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, plus 3 from backstab. It's 10 minus 3 from armor, so 7. Yes. Spend 1 stamina to do quick blow. 12 and 13, thanks to the flanking, so I do hit. Only 1 shield, so it's going to do 1 damage plus 3 from backstab, so 4 plus 1, 3 armor, so it's just going to do 1 damage. And then I will spend 2 stamina to make Last Strike with Brutal Slaughter. Roll. 12 plus 1 is 13, thanks to flank. So it hits, base damage is 0, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 10, 13 because of backstab, minus 3 is 10. That's enough to finally freaking kill this thing. Alright. Animates are dead, finally. And we'll go ahead and draw. 7 gold. So 383. And I'm going to put a break in the video here, I think. In fact, I will break this into parts, because we still have phase 2 to do. So I am the Depressed Eeyore, and this was Middara. When we come back, we'll finish the fight. See you guys next time.